Hi, and welcome to Becker Outdoor Media, Patagonia, Red Stag. We're in South America, in Patagonia, one of the last real treasures that is completely untouched, and an amazing place. It is tough country. We are going to have a big hunt in front of us. We've been acclimating to the country today, climbing the mountains, getting used to altitude, and it's amazing here. We've got an amazing roar going on right now. The red stag are in full rut. We have them all around down beneath us. Barbary sheep, mountain lion, and we also have some muflon sheep as well. So stay tuned. We're going to bring you Becker Outdoor Media, South America, Patagonia. Don't move.
I think, I was so busy, we didn't know what to expect, and it wasn't until we were on the plane we started thinking, oh my gosh, this is actually going to happen. And when we landed in Atlanta, and it wasn't until I saw Casey and Tom getting off the plane with their typical grins and that kind of, look of explorers in their eyes, I knew that this was happening.
Quick little plane ride. So we're in the transfer on our way up to the other airport where we're going to fly to Bariloche. 2 hours to Atlanta, 10 hours to Buenos Aires, another hour in the car to Bariloche, to the other airport, and then we do a 2-hour flight to Bariloche.
I think when we were flying down here, none of us knew what to expect. In the back of our minds for a long time, this has been something that we wanted to do.
Diane Park, Patagonia, Andes Mountains, what an amazing place to hunt. We knew for a long time we wanted to come in and get an adventure with the red stag. It's one of those bucket list things that you absolutely as a hunter have to be able to do at least once in your life. This was the place by all accounts, and we were not let down. The guys and I got here after about a 24-hour travel day. It's tough, but honestly, if you're going to find good critters, you need to have distance to separate them from the rest of the folks, and in this case, it is very true. Hard travel day, but we got here, everyone relaxed, sat down in a beautiful estancia behind us. We went out, we sighted in our rifles. We had 4 rifles provided here for us so that we didn't have to go through the immigration customs issues, which are really daunting in Argentina. After sighting in the rifles, everything was going great. The next day we were off to hunt. Now the typical day is up around 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and then you have a nice breakfast. And as the sun comes up and the mist starts to lift, you go out with your guide, and in this case we use 4-wheel drive vehicles to go up into the mountains where there are roads cut in. And then it's a simple spot and stalk. Just like elk hunting, really. In the morning, the bulls are running around chasing the cows, they're roaring their heads off, and the roar is truly a roar. Unlike anything I've seen before, you've got to hear it at least once in your life. The cows are running, trying to get back up into the mountains to eat. The roar is following right behind them, and the key is to find the right one, get yourself in position, and then go ahead and make the shot. So we've got some ibex here coming across the bottom of the range.
I was thinking about how this started. I think even, as a kid, when I'd hear stories of, the majestic red stag, and even my wife was telling it, her grandparents were from Germany, talking about, how like the prince had met the princess while hunting red stag, and there's almost this mythical quality about this majestic animal. I think it was about 3 years ago we started seriously talking about and actually go and hunt one of these things. It's a cold morning. Patagonia. Met up for coffee in the morning, and then we set out again. We went down along the same ridge, and this time we went a little bit higher along the mountain and glassed a little bit. And we saw several good bulls, and then certainly got the heart rate going. We kind of rounded a corner, and he was up on just on the other side of a ridge. We started kind of hiking along, and when you watch how graceful these animals move, you underestimate how fast they're moving. Looked up and we saw it right there, and got a little bit lower, kind of got a little bit of crawl going, and then we were able to pop up. And I was worried that I was going to lose my shot opportunity because I'd gotten in range now at about 80 yards. Kind of gave a pause, and I was able to get a shot off.
Yeah, I see him. I'm on.
And hit him good. Hit him solidly. He'd been hit, but he looked up at us, and I got another shot off, and I was able to put him down. And it was incredibly exciting as we walked up on him. I think every hunter has had in their life, they call it ground shrinkage, where you see this great animal, but as you walk up, you think, oh, it was bigger than that. It's the opposite when you're hunting red stag. This thing, as we got bigger, as we got closer, it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I said, my God, can you look at this majestic animal? And it was just awesome to behold, and to get to see one up close, and to get to hold the rack of this animal that's been
hunting the Andes Mountains in elevations of 5,000 and 6,000 feet. As you're hunting these steep canyons for red stag in the roar, there's nothing that can compare to it. On March 23rd, I was lucky enough to be hunting a big canyon area with Igor, my guide. And we have roars all around us coming from the hillside. And I have to say that this area, compared to a lot of the other terrain that we hunted earlier in the week, was very steep and was really thick. And we were at elevation of about 3,500 feet, and we were looking straight across to the green area of the canyon, and that's when we heard the roar. That's what we're looking for. We have two bulls down here, two big boys. It looks like they're gonna square up. And it is on. Here they go. He's gonna be coming this way. I'm trying to put a plan in place to set up on him. It's gonna be tough. Terrain's tough. Igor and myself set up on the top of a peak, and we were at elevation of about 3,500 feet, and we were looking straight across to the green area of the canyon. How far is he? 66. He's a big boy. Here we go. Just when you think it's not going to happen, it happens. We saw this bull, we saw several females. I had a couple minutes to set the tripod up on a rocky cliff and got a good shot in him right here. So here he is. We took him at about 245 yards, 23 good points. Beautiful Argentinian red stag. Very proud of it. We spotted this bull from about 300 yards out, and we got a good shot of him. Becker Outdoor Media, Becker Outdoor Productions, bringing it here in Argentina, 2017. Shot across the canyon and was able to hit him and to take him down. The stag's beautiful, scoring well over 400 points, and I'll tell you, it's just been a trip of a lifetime to be able to actually stalk and to be able to kill a giant red stag in the country of Argentina. To be able to do that here at Becker Outdoor Media, we feel lucky, and we're glad to be able to bring you this footage.
So we're going out for the morning here. The roar is hitting its peak probably right now, today we think. There's stag all through these fields. They're roaring left and right. And now we're just sizing them up, trying to find that right big one. So I was out with Bert, and we were cruising up along a high draw, and we heard a bunch of roaring going on down in the valley, which was interesting because it was getting to be later in the morning.
You see that one straight in front of us? I see her. You see her right in front of us? He did.
As we got in closer, Bert glassed him, and he absolutely said this was the quality of animal we were looking for. So James and I came down the hill, and we started making a stalk on what looked like a really good bull, 400 plus. And so we decided to go ahead and take him. We snuck down along the river bottom. And it was at that point in time that we got the camera on him. I was able to flip off the safety, and he was behind a little bit of brush.
He's in turn.
Just wait, no turn.
Yep, I'm on him.
And then he walked forward one more time. Bang.
Just stay on him, James. I got it.
I'm on him.
Ready?
I'm on him.
Good shoot. Ya está. Listo.
Hit him again. Hit him.
Listo.
Woo! I got him.
Good.
One more?
Put him down here. That's a big son of a bitch.
Nice, man.
Well, we got it done. Nice stalk. With the engraving.
It's in the details. Crisp, cold Patagonia morning. You earned it too.
Sure did, yeah. Here he is. We got our red stag now. Unbelievable. What an animal. The bases on him, man. Oh.
Look at that.
So we're thinking he's like 420, 430. Bert's doing the ceremony.
This comes from a tradition from the kings back in France and Germany, back from 1,000 years AD, etc. Where of the hierarchy of the animals, this is truly considered the king or the highest in the order, above the hogs and the boars and the fallow. And so they offer it as a last rite and a last meal to honor the animal.
So we're here at Diane Park in the middle of Argentina, middle of Patagonia, and not only is the stag hunting unbelievable, the sheep hunting is awesome, but the fishing here is also unbelievable. So we're going to do a little bit of fishing in the creeks today while we wait for the sun to go down, the temperature to get better.
What you know, guys?
Oh, here, you'll need this. A little mouth.
Time to do a little fishing here. It's afternoon. We have a variety of ponds that are packed with trout here in Argentina, and some beautiful streams.
We decided to go on a muflon hunt. And this was actually, as it turned out, to be a little bit more involved. It was an evening hunt. We set out and we were glassing for them as well, and we finally were able to see a herd of them, probably 30 or so, and there were 3 good rams in there. And so we actually put the stalk on them, and this was a great hunt because I was able to go with my wife, Jackie, and with Tom filming, and with Igor. It was just great experience, skill, and enthusiasm. And so we snuck along in the tree lines, and we were looking down there in a valley, and we actually were able to see them out in the field, maybe 80 yards from the tree line. Once we got close enough to the tree line, Tom was able to get a great position with the camera. I was able to put the tripods up, and we were looking, and when you have these 3 males sitting together, it's hard to see which one.
You see him, Harv?
Boom! Pulled the trigger. Animal jumps up, and they all run off immediately, again with that dust in the air.
Good job, James. Good job, Harv.
That's okay. Okay, I can see you. Yeah, I had to win. But it was pretty clear we made a good shot on it, and a little bit back, but saw a very clear blood trail, and 200 yards away, the animal was there lying down.
There he is. All right. Congratulations, James. Good job, man. Good job, buddy. Good job.
I hear you.
And we had, of course, had a tremendous celebration. It was, again, something we'd never done before, and we were able to catch on film, so it was just majestic. Again, out of respect for the animal, we had a similar ceremony.
Job.
And, Igor, again, showing tremendous respect to the animal and to us. It really honored us with everything. So we are grateful. It was a tremendous hunt. It's something I'll never forget, and it's something I'm hoping we get to come back again soon.
So after the celebration of the harvest with the gun, we decided that we absolutely can bring our love of archery to this sport. So the guys and I figured out that I'm a left-hander. Our guide Igor also is a left-hander, and he happens to have a Matthews Helium sitting in his house just down the road. Next thing you know, I'm at the practice range in his backyard. I'm knocking him down at 30 and 40 yards, and we are absolutely ready to go after these things with the archery tackle.
Ready to go. I'm gonna try and get it done with a bow today. Casey's gonna try to kill a red stag with a bow. Today might be the day.
So hunting these things with a bow is a whole new game. With the bow, you really have to put on an incredibly stealthy stalk. Not only do you have to find the animal, you have to be able to get within archery range, which is really tough because bulls without cows are running around crazy, and bulls with cows have 30 sets of extra eyes. Now specifically, because this is a very well managed property, they wanted me to find a management bull. That made it so much tougher.
A couple bulls. Right over here. Igor's gonna go over and call them. Looks like they're coming over toward me.
Igor would be off to the side calling, Tom would be behind me filming, and we wouldn't know until the last second, is this an animal that we can harvest? Tom and I hear a good roar off to our right, and we decide we're going to go ahead and put a call setup on this critter. We come down over the ridge, we get set up on a creek bottom, we hear him hard to our right, not far away at all. Absolutely perfect setup, and within 3 minutes, this thing is coming hard. I am ready, I'm sitting back, and as he enters the field, we see he is way too big to be a management bull. But either way, we have a great setup on him, and I am going to make sure he knows that this could have gone down way differently if we didn't show restraint. The bull comes in closest to 30 yards. I come back to full draw on him, make sure I'm absolutely able to make the shot, and then we did a catch and release. Go home, you're free, at least for today.
That was great. Yeah. Oh, you could have drilled him ahead.
40 yards dead on.
Yeah, the feet is right on it.
Done.
True, yeah.
Done.
That's how we do it here in Argentina.
Absolutely.
Oh, he'd have been a dead dog.
Done.
The experience that we had in just 2 days with a bow, getting up close and personal up front with these giant red stag, was just incredible here in Argentina. Becker and I were able to sit in on several sets when some big mature bulls came into camera within bow range of 20 to 30 yards. Casey would have been able to put a kill shot on several 350 to over 400 scoreable point class red stag with a bow.
Okay. Yep.
They wanted me to find a management bull so that they could take its genetics out of the field. So not only are we using archery tackle, we had to actually find a bull that had either reached its peak and was going back downhill, or was never going to be a quality animal that they wanted here. That made it so much tougher. So Tom and I hear an amazing roar come off up to our left off the hill. So again, Tom, Igor, and I stalk up onto this area, and all of a sudden we see antler tips move back and forth, and we realize there is an absolute monster sitting 50 yards in front of us. Yet again, I am absolutely going to make sure this comes all the way through to seal the deal, even if I don't shoot him. We get in position. He gets to 25 yards behind a tree, full draw, absolutely no doubt, dead animal. Another amazing archery success on an amazing caliber animal, gold medal stag, one of the biggest we had seen, and we absolutely could have harvested him with a bow.
Here we are at Patagonia. This is the main hunting lodge, and it's absolutely beautiful. Apparently there's been 3 owners, and currently it's Joaquin Santibanez and his wife.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Okay, that does, I like that.
He'll drive it right to your house.
Yes.
Wow.
We'll make it movie. It's spectacular.
Igor and Casey and myself had seen several bulls in this area, and we heard a roar, and we worked our way up, and we were just patient. We sat there quietly. We really didn't call until we saw this bull at about 200 yards, and with a couple hits on the cow call, this bull came in not hot, but just in a natural setting, as you can see. And it was the first time I had encountered a bull in Argentina that came in naturally and that wasn't that spooked. This is a 400 plus class Red Stag, and Casey easily could have put a kill shot on this giant monarch.
We're setting up, we're making a great call. There is almost no way for us to get ready. If your caller is too close to you, the animal is coming on breast first. It's a terrible shot. It's not one you want to make. This stag, we're waiting on him, we're watching him. He's 50 yards, he's in the brush. When he finally commits, he comes into my right. But unfortunately at that point, he knows that we're sitting there. As soon as I try and draw back on him and make the shot, he turns, bolts, runs, game over. Well, as you can see, the stag stopped in a subpar shooting lane, and my arrow deflected way before it ever came close to hitting him. But hey, that's archery hunting. It's why it's fun, and that's why we will be back to do it again. What an amazing trip. An unbelievable experience. Hunting red stag is now one of my favorite things in the world to do. We will be back. We absolutely are going to come back, and this time with archery tackle. 4:30. Oh, the mass is crazy all the way up.
Look at to try to talk about this trip or summarize this trip is difficult because it's quite literally been awesome in so many ways.
I have to say that it's been the trip of a lifetime. Getting on these red stag in the Andes Mountains is absolutely incredible. Beautiful Argentinian red stag. Very proud of it.
Next time you see the Becker Outdoor Media crew in Patagonia, it will be with stick and string. Oh man, what a day. Patagonia red stag, just awesome, man.
Do this again for sure, I'd say, right?
Yeah, well, we've had fun with the rifle. The trip and the hunt of a lifetime.
We are grateful. It was a tremendous hunt. It's something I'll never forget, and it's something I'm hoping we get to come back again soon.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for following us. Watch for our upcoming adventures, elk in Colorado, whitetail in Illinois and Pennsylvania, and a lot more coming at you this year. Follow us on social media, Becker YouTube page, and Facebook Becker Outdoor Media. Thanks for watching. See you next trip.
Becker Outdoor Media, March 2017. Got it. So.
I see him.
Becker Outdoor Media! Becker Outdoor Media!
See the one like that. Straight. You're doing that with your mouth, right?
I'm always ready. I got you hanging like a dead. Oh, Harvey, nice.
Siesta. And that is-
Siestas are good.
Siestas are good, but unfortunately you can't buy anything from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock because everybody's asleep. Anyway.
I'm eating, thank you.
Good, I guess we can edit all this, right?
Yeah, all of it. Just doesn't matter. None of it matters.
Absolutely, right?
Becker Outdoor Media 2017.
2017. Footprint, South America.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Harvey's kill behind him skinned up real nice.
Oh yeah, looking good.
And the majestic stag has met its match.
Casey.
Do you have any comments of this week's trip?
It's been an experience. We're very happy with our performance so far.
There's your view right
The Clitoral River ran into the Vashino Lake, wherein the Mobile estuary fed.
Okay, straight ahead. Okay, watch out. Come back. Now slow up, slow up. All right, now come straight up on him. Straight up on him. Watch, watch, watch. Don't hit him!
Bariloche. Tom Case.